We'll begin with the pledge of allegiance. Our flag is over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call. Lawson.
Here.
Cook.
Here.
Sewell. Here. Wyatt.
Here.
Sorry, I went backwards. And Reister is on Zoom.
I'm at.
Hey.
All right, do I have a motion to approve tonight's agenda? Discussion? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, motion carried. Consent agenda. Does anybody have any questions or want anything removed before I? Okay, do I have a motion? So moved. All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Okay, we'll move into mayor's comments and accommodations. First of all, we want to extend our deepest sympathy to the Gilbert and Harvard's family on the loss of Riley, as well as to the fire department for one of their fellow fire members. Next, a thank you to the Girl Scouts for cleaning up Sergeant Park. And I believe they had 65 pounds of trash they picked up out there. So then also a thank you to the Boy Scouts for helping the Park and Rec Committee in cleaning up the ball diamonds. So thank you very much for all of that. So next is the Clerk Week proclamation, May 5th through the 11th. Got to bring a copy, so. Whereas the Office of Professional Management Clerk, a time-honored and vital part of local government, exists throughout the world, and whereas the Office of Professional Municipal Clerk is the oldest among public servants, and whereas the Office of the Professional Municipal Clerk provides the professional link between the citizens, the local governing bodies, and agencies of governments at other levels, and whereas professional municipal clerks have pledged to be ever mindful of their neutrality and partiality, rendering equal service to all. Whereas the professional municipal clerk serves as the information center on functions of local government and community. Whereas professional municipal clerks continually strive to improve the administration of the affairs of the Office of the Professional Municipal Clerk throughout participation in education programs, seminars, workshops, and the annual meeting of their state, provincial, county, and international professional organizations, where it is most appropriate that we recognize the accomplishments of the Office of the Professional Municipal Clerk. Now, therefore, I, Gail Bunz, Mayor of Hudson, do recognize the week of May 5th through the 11th, 2024 as Professional Municipal Clerks Week, and further extend appreciation to our city clerk, Chrissy Wiersma, Deputy City Clerk, Michelle Chilcote, and to all professional municipal clerks for the vital service they perform and their exemplary dedication to the community that they represent, dated the 22nd day of April, 2024. So thank you, Chrissy.
very welcome.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and move into the public hearings. Public hearing regarding annexation, Babers annexation. Do we have any written comments?
No.
Okay. Any oral? Okay, I will close that public hearing. Second one, public hearing regarding annexation, the Fruitneck annexation. Any written comments?
No.
Any oral? Okay, we'll close that public hearing. Third one, public hearing to amend the Hudson City Code 2017 by revising chapter 171 floodplain management ordinance. Any written comments?
No.
Any oral? Okay, we'll close that public hearing. All right, the Hudson City will move into general government. The Hudson City Council maintains the right to waive the first and second readings of the ordinances presented and may pass the third and final reading of the same ordinance within the same council meeting. Item A, broadband, RFI presentation.
Curtis is not on yet.
Okay,
So if you want to skip this one,
okay, then we'll come back
yeah,
to
we
that.
can come back.
Okay. We'll move on to item B. Discussion action to approve the second reading ordinance 902 and ordinance amending the Hudson City Code 2017, chapter 106, collection of solid waste, amending the following language collection fees, and that is raising the fee in July 1st.
Second reading, right?
Yep,
Yes.
second reading.
So moved.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0.
Okay. Item C, discussion action to approve ordinance 903 and ordinance amending the Hudson City Code 2017 by inserting chapter 171 floodplain management ordinance. And this contains some of the federal changes
Yes,
that we needed to update that
correct.
ordinance.
Yep.
moved.
Second.
Discussion? Okay, roll call.
Sewell.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Lawson. All right, motion carries 5-0.
Okay, item D, discussion action to approve resolution 3211, a resolution for approval of the final plat for the Twin Oaks Fourth Edition. This is not the deed of dedication, it's just the final plat.
This is the
because
final plat.
The
Yep,
deed of dedication will be approved later.
correct. That, it'll be approved when the roads and the improvements are done. Yes.
So moved.
Second. Is this on the north side
This-
then of the, what is it, Riders Road?
Yeah, so this is the last road, in the Twin Oaks development as
Oh,
well as
okay.
the emergency,
And that's more of
the
the,
emergency access.
in the residential
Oh,
area.
okay,
They're
so
just
that-
pouring.
yeah, so that's the road that has just been poured like this last week. right?
Correct.
Correct.
Are they pouring? I haven't been out there in the last week or two. Is the emergency gonna be poured or is that gonna be gravel?
It will be poured.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Right now, it's just gravel. Yeah.
So the emergency access, when the development started, they had 2 access points to get into that development and the city council. Yes, the city council did not want that, that second access to come on Ranchero because of the residential. And so they made it as an emergency access. So there is always 2 points of going out of the development.
Actually, truly, they only had one point previously and we asked for an emergency one to
Okay.
go into it. So it'll be just like the one at Covenant off of San
So there'll
Martin.
be a gate.
There'll be a gate.
Yep, there will be a gate. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they
Not
will-
only a traffic signal, now we're gonna have a emergency.
So they
gate.
must have like a special button to use. then,
Yeah,
huh?
it'll be kind of like a key fob
Or a
scanning
remote
thing.
type of thing,
Yes,
yeah.
but then if, say that the gate's not, or the unlocking or the lifting doesn't work, they can still plow through it and have the ability for it to break away.
So the reason we did that was because the access point being all the way up at Ridings Road was somebody was having a medical emergency or a fire emergency on the very first road in, to have to go all the way around and back through.
Yep.
Wasn't acceptable to me, and, you know, we had discussed through that if I'm having a heart attack or something, I want that ambulance not to have to go that extra couple minutes to get to me.
So why was it that that's not open just in general though?
They
I-
did-
When we had it on P and Z, we had that main entrance was gonna be up on Riders Road
because of the traffic.
because of traffic control. And then we didn't want more traffic like dumping down into Ranchero Road and stuff like that, but what we said from P and Z was we'll put in emergency use only, and it's only gonna be wide, like one vehicle wide.
Mhm.
Otherwise, if we made that
Otherwise,
out,
it's gonna be 2 cars going back and forth
Forth.
with all that extra.
and if they were heading down then to Riders Road to a business that way, you know, so.
Yeah, so yeah, it was all.
So I think, if I remember right, it's only supposed to be like, almost just like a vehicle or a
Yeah.
vehicle and a half wide.
Yeah, just wide enough to fit a
Has to fit a fire truck.
fire truck on
Fit
it.
a Fire truck,
Yep.
an ambulance, whatever.
Correct.
Any other discussion? roll call.
Reister,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
All right, motion carries 5-0.
Okay, item E, discussion action to approve resolution 3212, a resolution approving voluntary annexation. And that is for the Favors annexation and, this then will pave the way to get started on adding 26 R6 lots out that way.
So moved. Second.
Discussion? All right, roll call.
Lawson, Reister,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
All right, motion carries 5-0.
Okay, item F, discussion action to approve resolution 3213, a resolution approving voluntary annexation, and that is the Fruit Next annexation, and that is all part of that same project.
Out by the baby one.
Yep.
Yeah,
It'll be-
along with them.
So
Yep.
moved.
Second.
And we did that because of the
Discussion?
the
Yep.
sale going through with Fruit Next land versus your land, right?
Correct.
Perfect.
Okay. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0.
Welcome to Hudson.
Hey, item G, discussion action to approve resolution 3214, a resolution for approval of the seal coating and street repair bids for the 2024 season. There's a street total of $304,967, and then repair on the bike trail of $12,750, I think, anyway, for a total of $722, and it is under budget.
I like it.
So, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second,
Second,
discussion?
a lot more asphalting and a lot less
The-
seal
A
coating.
lot of
too.
less seal
Great.
coating, right? Yeah, they don't, yeah. So, any other discussion? Roll call?
Lawson.
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
All right, motion carries 5-0.
Okay.
And I haven't heard anything from,
Nothing from Curtis?
nope, nothing from Curtis, which is odd.
Yeah, it is.
Because I talked to him a little bit. I mean, we can go back up to there and I can,
Is there anything he needs to present?
no, not,
No, you've got, yeah.
yeah, not really.
I was gonna say, I'm fine with what I
The
read.
evaluation
Yeah, me too.
report,
It was
I-
pretty cut and dry.
yeah, I
Oh,
sent
well,
to you.
Once we got to the end where it said cost.
Yeah, yeah, so there were two,
Zero versus
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
Should we make a motion first so we can just?
Oh, yeah,
cool.
go ahead.
Okay, we'll go back to item A, discussion action to approve resolution 3212, a resolution accepting and approving the request for information and move forward with a provider.
So moved.
So can you explain what this is again? Like what did we just, what's this motion?
So what this is we hired C-band to do a broadband study like a year and a half ago, just to kind of gauge the community's interest in having a broadband provider to provide fiber to every resident within our jurisdiction. And so they went through that. We kind of, I don't remember exactly what, I think most of the responses were overwhelmingly that, yes, we want to do a provider. But the city council did not want to spend any money to bring someone in and have them and
Nor
build a
did we
network
want to run another.
We didn't want to run our own.
and didn't want to
yes,
run our own
another
utility.
Municipal utility for broadband, so.
Yep. So, we went to a local provider, which is STS, and, to see what they could help us with. And we didn't hear anything. What we heard back was not conducive to what we were looking for. And so we went to the request for information process. And we heard back from two providers that were willing to build fiber to the home. One of them was Imon, which is located in Cedar Rapids, and then the other one was Heartland Technology, which is based in Jessup. And so I emailed you that evaluation report.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And so basically what the gist was is that, yes, they're both willing to provide fiber to the home here in Hudson. The only difference is that Heartland wanted 90% of the funding upfront. And so basically we're paying for that whole network, where IMON was just gonna come in and do it for us
And theirs would be a combination of aerial and,
and in-ground.
and in-ground.
And they
Where-
would work with us to determine where in-ground would make the most sense.
Correct, correct.
Just
And so what are we approving right now?
So we're approving to move on to the next step and work with IMON to enter it into an agreement so that they can provide internet to Hudson.
And there's some
So-
things like maybe that they might need access to some city buildings and things like that. So if we have an agreement, we can go ahead and work with them on that.
So, I mean, I don't mean to be like, this is just a genuine question. I'm not trying to like throw shade on anyone. But is this like legit internet, or is this one of the, it seems like these internet companies pop up and they put yard signs out on the corner of Butterfield and Ranchero, and they're like garbage
Matt,
satellite companies.
Matt, I did some investigating. I would highly recommend jump on the web, take a look at where they're at. Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, Dubuque, Eastern Iowa. They're populated pretty heavily in Eastern Iowa, in major cities, not small towns.
Mhm.
I think for us as a city, it makes more sense to go this way than it did with Heartland. The current supplier in town, we just got notification that they're raising their rates. I think they know what we're up to, but I think they're a valid company from what I see online with them.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, IMON is going to provide a lot faster service because I think there were 10 gigs.
Yeah, I think it said 10.
Yeah.
10 gigabytes,
Yes.
and where Heartland at this point is only at 2.5.
Big difference.
But they would increase it if there was a need, but IMON has a faster service
It
for us.
only makes sense to go with the faster service in my mind, and
Because pretty soon 10 is even gonna be
exactly.
obsolete, be at 25.
So Jeff,
Yes, sir.
what you said, the current provider in town is raising their rates. I'm out here so I'm on MediaCom. I don't even know who the current provider in town is.
You'll be
It's,
getting a notification soon then.
it's an,
Is who,
you mean STS or MediaCom?
MediaCom's rating their rates? Okay.
It's, MediaCom is one of the providers. There's a couple others.
Yeah, CenturyLink is, who I have.
That's,
Right.
yeah.
And then STS is the other one that opened in 2020 or 2021, something like that. Yeah, so,
And they're line of sight provider.
yeah, they're a line of sight. Yeah, so they
And
would
so
be,
will IMON be for the entire city limits of Hudson, or just downtown, or how's that gonna work?
no, the entire city limits of Hudson. So it'd be you out in the northern tier, the businesses like in Kurt's, development and anything, school. Yeah, they'll cover the entire jurisdiction of Hudson.
And it's not required. There will be other providers still.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
you can still stay if you have CenturyLink or MediaCom, that's certainly,
But it's just
But-
Got
an
it.
option for them to work. with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one more option.
right. And I'm on, gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh, part of theirs is going to be aerial and will be on the utility poles, but they have a working relationship with Mid-America and have done that before with them. So,
If we can
Got
get as much underground as possible.
Oh,
would be the better
absolutely.
Option, obviously.
right, right.
So, yeah, I'm all for it.
And CBAN's general consensus was that, that Heartland, they maybe aren't as large of a company, they're not as, I don't know if they've been around as long.
I don't.
I
But-
think they'd be fine. It's just the matter of us paying for the infrastructure
Right.
versus I'm on full the cost.
Yeah,
Now, if we could pay the infrastructure, which, I mean, it's $4 to $6 million, so we're probably not looking to do that anyway. But if that would keep the rates at, $20 versus $100, then we're looking at a different situation, but I don't think that's the case
I don't think
here.
that's gonna be the case either.
but
So-
you had commented about the pop-up, companies here and there, and I
Yeah.
think that as far as longevity, IMON's more likely.
Yeah.
To last longer.
Got it.
Cause I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, they even have, commercials on television all the time, so.
Somebody's monkeying at us.
So, okay, any other discussion? Roll call?
All right, Sewell,
Aye.
Lawson, Cook, Reister.
Aye.
Wyatt.
I,
All right, motion carries 5-0.
Okay. There are some informational items in the packet. Reminder items, regularly scheduled meetings will be held at council chambers except for the library board. So these next meetings, we should be back upstairs in our
Yes.
newly remodeled
Okay.
council chambers. So Public Works Committee, May 15th at 7 AM. Mayor's Task Force, May 21st at 5 PM. Public Safety Committee meeting, May 23rd at 4 PM. Personnel Admin Finance Committee, May 27th at 4:45. Next council meetings will be Monday, May 13th. And, excuse me, May 28th, both at 6 PM and in the council chambers. Motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn. Let's go.
second.
All right, all those in favor?
I.
Opposed? We are adjourned.